I would say from the day that Coach Sheridan walked in, we could definitely, tell how knowledgeable he was. You could definitely tell he's had a lot of experience under his belt as being a linebacker coach. And I would say the main difference is that Coach Sheridan's a little more technique-driven, just in our drills and what we talk about in the film room. It's a lot more about technique when we're, striking someone, making a tackle. Um, yeah, I would say that's probably the main difference.
Has there been, a learning curve taken over, or is it just kind of?
No, I mean, Coach Sheridan has done a really good job of kind of learning Coach Bo's language and kind of just how we talked as a linebacker room, and kind of trying to keep it the same way and then just simplify it for us a little bit more. So, yeah.
Obviously, Jack and Leo aren't here.
Mm-hmm.
What did you learn from them, and how do you fill that void?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of what I learned from them, I think the main thing is just how to approach the game as a Big Ten linebacker and a great linebacker at that. I mean, both of them just kind of set the standard of how you go about practice, how you go about meetings, how you go about being a great player. And, they would just show us, like, in terms of a certain defense against a certain play, like, this is how you fit it. This is the standard that we set, and this is what we expect from any guy who comes in. And how do we replace them? I mean, I think we're all just working to be the best versions of ourselves. Like, none of us are 6'3", 260 pure muscle, Like, we're just trying to perfect the skill sets that we have so we can be better linebackers and then help this team moving forward.
Kind of going off that,
yeah.
What are you, focusing on this spring to fine-tune?
Yeah, I would say open field tackling is a big thing for me. It's definitely something I think I'm improving on and hoping to continually build upon. And just being confident, honestly, and trusting myself, trusting the experience I've had, and just playing physical.
What's maybe your relationship like with the defensive line on the field? Because,
Yeah.
there's that, that kind of feel of like, okay, he's going to do this, I'm going to do that,
Right.
Reading off each other.
Yeah, no, I mean, those guys are awesome to play behind. It's always awesome when you line up and you see Keanu and Mully in front of you, because those guys are going to be eating up double teams and opening up lanes for you to fill. So it's always great having those guys on the field for us.
Is there anything that you guys have to do, just because Jack and Leo got so many reps and
Mm-hmm.
work with those guys on the field at defensive line a little more than you guys did? Is it just kind of learning how you guys communicate, maybe pre-snap, or, is there a little bit of a process there?
No, I mean, I think we were all held to the same standard in terms of, knowing the playbook and knowing what calls we need to make, even when we weren't getting the actual reps, like in meeting room. Like last year, Coach Bo obviously held us to the same standard in terms of knowing the playbook, being able to communicate that with the rest of the players as Jack and Leo.